that tree's not in the way.
I can see perfectly from this way. Stop!
I only intended on getting some stats on coyotes and wolves in Ontario, but apparently that's not an easy task. So we're going to learn about wolves in Ontario, Canada, but before we can do that, we have to learn about coyotes. The evolution of coyotes can be traced back to the Ice Age. They are one of the most successful animals in North America because they are highly adaptable. An example of this is that they are, by nature, active in the daytime, but will adopt a nocturnal lifestyle when forced to share their territory with humans. Coyotes are now found all over North and Central America, and there are at least 19 official subspecies on this continent. But their natural range was a wide strip of land from Mexico up into the prairies just north of the Canadian border and west of the Mississippi River. Before the Europeans came to North America, the land east of the Mississippi River and north into southern Ontario, Quebec, was populated by the eastern wolf. As North America was colonized, a significant portion of the wolves and bears were killed off in the United States and along the southern border of Canada. With their natural predators taken out of the game, there was nothing to keep them in check. So coyote populations boomed and spread all over North America. As they pushed into the Great Lakes region, the western coyotes mixed with the dwindling eastern wolf. Long considered a subspecies of the gray wolf, eastern wolves are actually their own separate species. Due to culling and interbreeding with coyotes and gray wolves, they were classified as a threatened species and renamed as the Algonquin wolf in June of 2016. Algonquin Park and a large area surrounding the park prohibits hunting and trapping of wolves and coyotes in an effort to preserve what remains of this species. The eastern coyote was the result of this previous crossbreeding. The western coyote is a meat-loving omnivore who really just prefers an easy meal. They are scavengers but will also hunt small game like rabbits. For the eastern coyote, that little bit of wolf DNA has made for a larger coyote that is capable of hunting much larger game than their western counterparts. Eastern coyotes now dominate the lands where the eastern wolf used to be found. Every coyote you see in Ontario has a bit of wolf in its lineage, but the further south you are, the more similar the coyotes will be to the western coyote. As a general rule, western coyotes tend to be 18 to 30 pounds, 24 inches tall at the shoulder, with pointed ears and a bushy tail that's tipped in black that typically they carry pointed downwards. Their coats are usually grayish-brown with hints of red. As you head northward, the opportunity for crossbreeding increases, so you'll see the coyotes are bigger, more like 30 to 40 pounds, and more wolf-like in appearance. The shape, size, and general look of the eastern coyote can become so similar to the Algonquin wolf that it becomes too hard to distinguish them without genetic testing, resulting in the Coywolf nickname. A Coywolf is not a species, it's a hybrid of the two, and the term should really just be used as a catch-all when you can't tell the difference between an Algonquin wolf and a coyote. The Algonquin wolf, formerly the eastern wolf, can weigh between 55 to 65 pounds and be 25 to 28 inches tall at the shoulder. Their fur is thick and can be a variation of reddish-brown with reddish forelegs. I can't find a consistent look for the Algonquin wolf. All the images here are from reputable sources and are all labeled as the Algonquin wolf, and they're quite different, as you can see. The Algonquin wolf is a true carnivore, typically hunting white-tailed deer, moose, and beavers. 60% of the remaining population of these wolves are estimated to be in Ontario, highly concentrated around protected areas such as Algonquin Park, with the rest being located in Quebec. Gray wolves are their own species, much bigger than Algonquin wolves. They are 30 inches tall at the shoulder and around 100 pounds, but that varies on gender and subspecies. For example, if you go out west, the wolves are much bigger. Their fur is typically gray, but can be brown, reddish, black, or whitish. It can also vary by geographic location, such as the Arctic wolf is a member of the gray wolf family, and they are solid white. They are carnivores, preferring big game like deer, moose, and caribou. If you want to look into any of this, I put all the links to my sources in the description. The whole point of talking about this is to figure out what we caught creeping around on our trail cam. And the best way I could think of to determine what we're dealing with is to compare it to our boys. Mickey is, by all accounts, much bigger than a coyote. He is in the weight range of an Algonquin wolf, but is not nearly as long or as tall as the measurements I researched. When compared to the image we captured, this fellow looks to be of similar length, but Mickey is shorter at the shoulder. I don't think this is a wolf. I think it's a coyote with a lot of wolf in it. It is safe to say that Marshall is a large dog. Though he is comparable in shoulder height to an Algonquin wolf, he is a bit longer and he absolutely blows past them in weight. So when you compare him to the image we caught on the trail cam, this beast is taller, longer. Marshall literally fits inside it. So I think we're looking at a gray wolf. What does that mean? Let's not think about that for now. Let's just watch Lindsay cut down a tree. This one here.
Well, rip the band-aid off. You guys get over here with Mama.
Marshall, come here. Come up over on this side maybe? Or that side. Come up all the way behind me. Behind me, please. Mickey, can you come up behind me? Mick? Still hung up. It'll go on the next one, I think.
Definitely.
And then it'll come this way. I'm gonna move before you cut it again because I think it's gonna fall right beside me.
That's fucking dense. Wow. My heart's beating like hard right now.
Alright, are you ready to go again?
Get less fog.
Okay. You fired the boys up. I was right at the stump there.
It's gonna go this way.
Yeah, I think it's gonna fall and hit that little piece of green right there. And like, that's just a little too close, so.
Okay, boys, go down there, Mom.
We're gonna go down the driveway, puppies. Come on down. Good boy. Come a little closer. Thank you. Oh, I was way off.
Oh, we're gonna get the truck out now.
I was way off.
That's a lot of trees.
There, Mickey's helping.
You can get the poles off.
Okay.
The camera out there.
Yeah, sure.
going. Make you get going, boys. Get the heck out of the net.
I feel like a bass player in a punk band. Today is brought to you by a working chainsaw.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that is so light. It's like a balloon. This is the tree that we were making fun of for being so rotten. Just absolute rot. But this is seemingly okay. Soft still. I'm surprised it's not floating.
Fell the first one, bud.